Greetings all, it's Joe. Welcome to my scripture reflection for this Wednesday, January the 12th. Wednesday, known as Hump Day. Everyone usually comes out with a saying on this day, "I'm so tired, I can't wait for the weekend." Very common, and it increases as the week goes on. I'm here to try to tell you today, let's leave that word tired out of our vocabulary. Let's try. And maybe today's scripture will help us to do that. So I'd ask you to quiet your minds and hearts as we prepare to hear today's gospel, which is from St. Mark, chapter 1, verses 29 to 39. On leaving the synagogue, Jesus entered the house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. Simon's mother-in-law lay sick with a fever. They immediately told him about her. He approached, grasped her hand, and helped her up. Then the fever left her, and she waited on them. When it was evening, after sunset, they brought to him all who were ill or possessed by demons. The whole town was gathered at the door. He cured many who were sick with various diseases, and he drove out many demons, not permitting them to speak because they knew him. Rising very early before dawn, he left and went off to a deserted place, where he prayed. Simon and those who were with him pursued him, and on finding him said, "Everyone is looking for you." He told them, "Let us go to the nearby villages, that I may preach there also. For this purpose have I come." So he went into their synagogues, preaching and driving out demons throughout the whole of Galilee. If we acknowledge that Jesus is God and man, then part of his being human was that he would get tired. He would get drained, as the saying goes, with all that he had to do and all that was brought to him, as we hear in Mark's gospel today. However, you don't hear ever Jesus uttering the words, "I'm too tired, leave me alone." He continues on. He reaches down for strength, mostly because this was his purpose. He identified with his purpose, and he derived energy from his purpose, and it led him to a place where he was able to not utter those words, "I'm so tired, let me have the weekend to rest." And it's obviously also a phenomenon here. The more we say that we're tired, we can't go on, there's too much on me, the more it's going to be a reality. We're going to feel that way. If we say it, we'll feel it. I must say that, we can look at a gospel like this and a message like this and say, yeah, well, this is Jesus. After all, he's God. How could he get tired? And he's the only one that could do this. But I remind you of my baby girl, Shelby. Shelby, a pit bull, abused, abandoned, a bait dog. I trained her to be a therapy dog. And although I never overtaxed her, there were times where she did have to reach down deep for more energy to do what she did as a therapy dog and visit those who were lonely, those who were sick, those who were truly upset for reasons and needed compassion and love. And she did it without ever looking or uttering the words, "I'm tired." She took her rest when she needed it, and she went on when she needed it. And again, I was sure not to make sure that she was overtaxed in any way. Bottom line here, my friends, is let's try. Let's try really hard to go forward with this day and other days and not use those words, "I'm so tired, give me the weekend," but instead realize that maybe what we're doing is our purpose. Reach down deep, do that little more, and feel the energy that comes from it, as Jesus did, because God will make sure we get that. Well, my friends, I wish you all a wonderful day. I'd ask you to please consider purchasing my books, God, Shelby, and Me, where you will read about Shelby's life with me and her relationship with God through me and through God, and how she did all that she did, and a conversation with Daniel, both available on Amazon. And I would also ask you to follow me at my website. I'm making new changes on there, and new products will be coming soon. It's joedwyerjr.com. Above all else, have a wonderful Wednesday filled with energy and purpose. Take care, everyone.